and welcome to Live at 4. It's Friday. Thank you for joining us once again.
It's good.
You made it to the end of the week. Mark will be back on Monday.
He's sailing the seas.
Yes, he is. We're looking forward to hearing about it and seeing how tan he is when he gets back.
He always has a good tan this time of year. He's the only one.
We have a fun show ahead. Topping our headlines today, Badger volleyball is one step closer to a national championship trophy. We're live in Columbus to hear how the team feels after last night's thrilling game.
Yeah, that was quite a game. Well, we have more information on the people involved in that deadly crash that happened earlier this week in Cottage Grove.
Finally, with the help of our meteorologist Chris Reese and the Red Cross, we are raising money today for those affected by the tornadoes in Kentucky. We've already hit $25,000. Help us if you can reach our goal of $50,000. And thank you to everyone who's donated so far.
It's already doing really well. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's been terrific so far.
All right, let's take a look outside today. A little cool, but quiet.
Yeah, no, at least where you don't have the wind. Nothing's blowing around.
Right.
I actually got some repairs done from the, the 2 days of garland that had blown down and stuff like that.
Still a snowless December, though.
Might change, though, right?
Yeah, it might. Settling into December are the weather words. Austin Kopnitsky is on the weather patio. Hi, Austin.
Hello. And, you know, we still are tracking a few more snow chances before Christmas, but unfortunately, we don't have many snow chances before Christmas. What we do have is very seasonal conditions. It's currently 28 degrees outside. Our average high temperature is 32, and we're going to be right on the money with those lower 30s for much of the rest of this forecast. We really won't see too many changes with the actual temperatures. A quick spike in temps at times next week, but that's just about it. Now you look at our 24-hour temperature change, and it's very similar to where we were at yesterday at this time. Now yesterday, it was quite a bit chillier than the day before, but that's only because we saw those record-shattering high temperatures earlier on in the week. Now we're back to reality. Those 20s and 30s, they're going to stick around here for the rest of tonight. Temperatures are going to fall back down here into those lower 20s in the overnight hours, but our wind speeds are looking pretty good. It's not nearly as windy as it has been, only about 5 to 10 miles per hour as of right now. And for tonight, that low of 24 degrees, we will see mostly cloudy skies and a chance to see a few flurries, but I really don't think we're going to have a good opportunity to see anything stacking up on the ground outside here for tonight. We do have a little bit of a better chance to see some accumulation later on in the extended forecast, but even that is not the greatest chance, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to detail what we're looking at behind the scenes, and that's coming up a little bit later on.
All right, Austin, thank you so much. First at 4, for the second time in 3 seasons, the Badger volleyball team is playing for a national championship, propelled by the National Player of the Year, Dana Retke.
Yeah, this was really a team effort. An exciting game as number 4 seed Wisconsin took down undefeated top seed Louisville in 5 sets to advance to Saturday's final. Now they just got to finish the deal, right?
Yeah, it was so stressful. Oh, man.
Jordan Reed live in Columbus to tell us more about the toll that that 5-set match had on the team. Hopefully they still got some gas in the tank, Jordan.
Well, that's absolutely right. I mean, we're just one game away. You know, we're 1 day away from the national championship. You know, it's going to take place right here at Nationwide Arena. But, you know, anybody who did watch Wisconsin and Louisville's match last night could agree that it was like a championship game. I mean, that level of play, the intensity. I mean, I was seeing fans on the edge of their seats for all 5 sets. So there's no doubt that, you know, that not to mention it's the first time that during this tournament that the Badgers have not swept their opponent. And it's actually the last time that the Badgers went to a 5th set, well, that was almost a month ago. So the Badgers did put their bodies, you know, through the ringer last night, and they do have a quick turnaround with a lot on the line just tomorrow night.
I think sleep helped the bodies recover. We had practice today. It was pretty light. Get our touches in, get our touch and feel. Don't beat up on the bodies too much. We'll do that plenty tomorrow night. But we're feeling good right now. I thought practice went really well.
So Wisconsin will face Nebraska tomorrow night for the national title. First serve is at 6:30. Now coming up at 5 and 6, we're going to detail more of the Badgers' journey to this point and the Big Ten battle that awaits them. Guys?
All right, Jordan Reed live in Columbus, Ohio. Jordan, thank you. New details released today about that crash on Cottage Grove Road earlier this week that killed 3 people. As the one surviving passenger in the crash says the man who allegedly caused it was distraught before speeding through a red light. The dead are identified as 68-year-old Mark Brilski and 66-year-old Kathy Brilski of Madison and 38-year-old David Hanaway of Monona. Madison police say Hanaway, who was driving one of the cars, ran a red light and T-boned a black SUV carrying the Brilskis. He was allegedly going 60 miles per hour at the time. The surviving passenger in Hanaway's car told police he appeared to be emotionally distraught before running the red light. Hanaway had posted a $500 bond in August in a case where he was charged with eluding officers. The conditions of that bond also stated Hanaway was not allowed to operate a motor vehicle. Police did tell News 3 Now that Hanaway was not fleeing officers at the time of that crash.
A former suburban Minneapolis police officer took the stand today in her manslaughter trial for the shooting of a young black man.
Kim Potter says she meant to pull her taser on Dante Wright, but accidentally fired her gun. The defense then rested its case, which now goes to the jury. Jennifer Mayerly has the story.
It just went chaotic.
Kim Potter took the stand in her own defense and sobbed as she described the moment she fired the fatal shot at 20-year-old Dante Wright.
I remember yelling, "Taser, taser, taser," and nothing happened. And then he told me I shot him.
The former Brooklyn Center police officer is charged with manslaughter in Wright's death last April. She says she meant to fire her taser, but mistakenly grabbed her gun after seeing the look on her fellow officer's face as he struggled with Wright during a traffic stop.
Had a look of fear on his face. It's nothing I've seen before.
Police pulled Wright over for expired license plate tags and an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror, which is illegal in Minnesota. They discovered he had an outstanding warrant. Video from Officer Potter's body cam shows police attempting to arrest Wright. Before he gets back in his car, Potter then pulls out her gun and shouts taser, before shooting Wright in the chest.
I shot him! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Under cross-examination, Potter agreed that she did not see a weapon on Wright.
Never saw a gun.
No.
She broke down while watching video of the scene, and the judge called a recess. Before Potter took the stand, a defense witness testified that an officer under high stress is more likely to make a mistake and confuse a gun for a taser. Jennifer Mayerly, CBS News, Minneapolis.
The White House COVID task force offered stark warnings today to get vaccinated and boosted. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky says she will endorse the recommendation of a CDC panel that Pfizer and Moderna's vaccines are preferred over the one-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine because of rare blood clotting. But she also emphasized this point.
Given the current state of the pandemic, both here and around the world, any vaccination is better than no vaccination.
Dartmouth Hitchcock Health System in New Hampshire released a video today detailing the struggles that healthcare providers are facing. Some New York City restaurants have temporarily closed because a staff member tested positive, even though vaccination is required for indoor dining. With Christmas coming next week, the Rockettes are the latest New York City tradition impacted by COVID. 4 shows at Radio City Music Hall have been canceled.
Well, the last thing that you want on Christmas Day is a sewer backup. So the City of Madison Engineering Division was doing its best to prevent that today, outside on the streets, vacuuming pipes with their big green vectors to ensure that all of the things that you toss down the drain make it to the desired destination. While the city cleans the pipes they are responsible for, they also wanted to remind people the sewage system isn't meant to take oils, fats, and greases and cause clogs on private property, which the owner of the property is actually responsible for.
The cooking oils that you use when you're baking cookies, holiday cookies, the bones from the holiday meal, the cooking oil or the grease from the turkey or the meats, or bacon for your brunch. You really want to make sure that you're just either setting that aside and then tossing it once it hardens versus putting it down the drain and letting it harden down there.
The city said that if you see significant slowing throughout your house that you can't solve yourself, call the Madison Engineering Department. They can check whether there is a blockage on either their side or on your side.
The death toll in Kentucky from a line of tornadoes that tore through that state has increased now to 77. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said the most recent death was recorded in Lyon County. As of today, the state was down to just one missing person. Governor Beshear says more than 1,300 state workers and National Guard members have been mobilized to areas hit by the storms. Badger basketball player Chris Vogt is from Mayfield, Kentucky, and lived just 1 mile from where the tornado went through the town. We talked to him this afternoon as he toured the devastation in his hometown.
It was one thing to kind of see the pictures and videos, but then whenever I was able to visit here and actually put my hands on the debris, walk through the town, see with my own eyes, it was just a completely different.
Vogt has started a GoFundMe that has reached $150,000 from donations from 22,000 people all over the nation.
And we're doing our part at News 3 Now as well with a virtual telethon with the Red Cross today, raising money for those victims who have been devastated by these tornadoes.
We'll have a live interview with our meteorologist Chris Reese and the Red Cross in just a minute to show you just how close we are to reaching our goal. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
It's the holiday gifting time at Vitance Golfland. Buy a $50 gift card and receive a $5 bonus gift certificate. Buy a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus gift certificate. Check out even better deals at Vitance.com. Golf suites, indoor miniature golf, grill and bar. Gift cards are good for them all at Vitance Golfland.
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, restoring normal and natural functionality where it counts most.
Call now and receive an ultrasound. Your initial consultation all for free.
Call Peak Performance for Men today.
To me like that, what's the man with the ball? You're having a ball.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem Shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going.
Hurry.
I know.
For bundling made easy, go to Geico.com.
RHD Plumbing presents their Titletown Winter Getaway Contest. Win a 2-night stay in Green Bay's Titletown, including food, drink, and entertainment gift cards. Visit the contest page on channel3000.com and enter today.
Tackle tough jobs with Bosch power tools and accessories from Menards. From the workshop to the job site, Bosch packs the performance and features you need to get the job done right. That's why Bosch is the choice of pros. Choose from our great selection of over 500 in-stock Bosch tools, bits, blades, and accessories. This drill and impact driver kit is $99. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
It's time to take your sleep to the next level with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. Tempur-Pedic mattresses actively adapt to your body's pressure points, giving you a more personal sleep experience than ever before. Queen Tempur-Pedic mattresses start at $22.99. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash with a Tempur-Pedic mattress set purchase. Upgrade your sleep with a Tempur Ergo Smart Base that automatically adjusts to snoring, giving you a great night's sleep. Relax. It's Steinhafels.
Vitance Golfland now offers 2 indoor golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play over 100 championship golf courses with unmatched golf swing data and visualization. Or play other sports and games using real sports equipment. The Vitance Golfland simulator suites provides a fun indoor entertainment experience.
Welcome back, everyone. A masterclass series will offer lessons from former U.S. presidents.
That's right. Bill Clinton teaching a masterclass on inclusive leadership, drawing on 8 years in the White House to teach participants how to negotiate, mediate, and work with people with whom they don't agree. It's launched yesterday and made up of 14 video lessons totaling 2 hours and 32 minutes. The class, part of the Masterclass Presents the White House series. It includes a class from former First Lady Senator Hillary Clinton as well on the power of resilience. In it, she shares what would have been her 2016 presidential victory speech.
New York's iconic pizza and bagel stores are being hit hard by the pandemic-induced inflation and supply chain shortages.
Yeah, many pizza stores in the city have recently had to put their prices up by as much as 50% to cover the skyrocketing price of raw materials. The cost of ingredients, paper plates, and labor have been increasing since the outbreak started of COVID-19. Meanwhile, it's increasingly more difficult for local bagel stores to find cream cheese for the breakfast staple of New Yorkers.
The aisle for cream cheese was completely empty, so which was really a shock because I didn't know. It kind of just hit. It was just like all of a sudden out of the blue. So then my husband and I drove to New Jersey. They had some, and they were limiting it, one per customer, which a box of cream cheese is going to be enough for like a day.
The cream cheese shortage was intensified by a cyber attack on the country's largest cream cheese producer, Schreiber Foods, which had to close for several days in October.
Well, stocks were down across the board today to end the week, extending yesterday's losses. Investors assessed the Omicron variant. The Dow down more than 500 points. The S&P falling almost about 48, and the NASDAQ lost almost 11.
Well, if you watch meteorologist Chris Reese on The Morning Show, or if you follow him on social media, you may know that he is deeply connected to one of the hardest hit areas in Kentucky from that devastating tornado outbreak.
And Chris contacted the Red Cross, and with your help today, we are sending hope to the South.
Chris joins us now with a Red Cross volunteer to talk about how much money we've raised so far and how you can help people in the areas affected by the tornadoes. Chris, just so our viewers know, where did you grow up in Kentucky?
So I grew up in Louisville and Lexington, but I went to college and worked my first television job in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is one of the areas hit by an EF4 tornado that killed 17 people. So that is a place where I spent a lot of my very formative young adult years, and I knew it very well. Some of the places that I hung out on a daily basis, I could see in pictures where it was total devastation. And then one of the other things that happened was just being on the phone with one of my friends. She and her family were in their basement, and the tornado passed over their home. And just dealing with that. So it was a very stressful night last Friday night, but now we're about recovering from that. And so with me now is Carrie Patterson. She's one of the board members of the American Red Cross here in Madison, and I thank you so much for being here. But a lot of folks have really just stepped up and donated today. There was at one point today where within an hour we raised almost $9,000. It was 45 minutes and almost $9,000 came in. And I really want to take a moment to talk about where their dollars are going and what they're doing.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having us, Chris, and for elevating this cause as something people can do to help families get comfort and supplies that they so desperately need that are stocked from the Red Cross. So I wanted to show you a little bit about what just $10 can do from a donation to the Red Cross. So as you can imagine, people lost all of their most valuable things, but also just personal basics. So a $10 donation will provide a warm blanket that is offered from one of our shelter sites or some of our emergency vehicles that are deployed in the community. Or if you think about it, many of your comfort products, your toiletries, your toothbrushes, deodorant, all of those basics are what's included in what we call our comfort kit. So a simple donation of $30 can supply 10 comfort kits into the community and giving some people some of those basic toiletries that might have gone missing in some of the storm damage. And then if you wanted to make a donation of $100, we provide disaster relief materials. So you lost your cleaning products, you need some basic essentials that are provided. So $100 can get 4 of these disaster relief kits out into the community. And so we're active, we're busy, we need your help getting us to our goal today. And so thank you so much for hopping online and sending some support. We value everything that you're doing to support our volunteers on the ground.
Well, Carrie, thank you so much. You really did a good job of really talking about this. And folks, if you are interested in donating today, you can go to our website, channel3000.com. It's there. You can't miss it. On the homepage, we're going to take you to where you need to go. You can also go to redcross.org/news3now, and that is going to take you to where you need to go as well. And you can see the total continuing to increase as more and more people are donating as we go throughout the day. But again, thank you so much for the efforts as well.
Yeah, we're here with you. We need your help. Please take a moment out of your busy night schedule and join us on our relief mission.
All right, Carrie, thank you so much. I know that we have more interviews going throughout the show, and at 4:45, I know there's going to be a big surprise for us here at News 3 Now, so don't go anywhere. We're going to continue to raise funds for those in my home state.
Yeah,
Chris,
thank you, Chris.
Thank you so much, and Carrie, and to everyone at the Red Cross, thanks to you for all you do.
Well, when you hear about Michelin star-rated restaurants, you think of artisan plates and the finest ingredients.
A restaurant in Italy, what you get is edible paper and meat-flavored items coming out of eyedroppers.
Sounds tasty.
This is a review that went viral, and we'll have it for you when we come back.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
Why hide your skin if Dupixent has your moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis under control?
Hide our skin, not us.
Because Dupixent targets a root cause of eczema, it helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of it. And for kids ages 6 and up, that means clearer skin and noticeably less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
By helping to control eczema with Dupixent, you can change how their skin looks and feels. And that's the kind of change you notice.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. When you help heal your skin from within, you can show more with less eczema. Talk to your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
Hold it like this? Yeah.
I love finding out things that other people don't want me to know.
I just wanted to say.
Find yourself in these situations and see who you are.
And that's just part of the bargain.
Now at Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and receive $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners and office chairs, $200 off any stressless recliner and office chair, and $200 off each stressless sofa seat. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Oh, Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Save up to $42.62 on select models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
All right, take a look at this. You're looking at Fred Fugin and Vincent Cott jumping out of an airplane over Egypt. This is the very first time anyone has ever been allowed to fly. Look at that. Wow. Right next to the pyramids in a wingsuit. The images are spectacular here. The two men reaching speeds of 155 miles per hour while flying close enough to almost reach out and touch the millennia-old stone structure. Check that out.
That is incredible.
Do not run into the pyramid.
No, exactly.
They aren't going anywhere.
Wow. That must have, I guess it makes you feel You're right. That's exactly what it would be like. Well, the holidays are here.
Family, merriment, and all of those Yuletide traditions, such as the tradition of really ugly sweaters. Today is National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. It's observed every year on the third Friday of December. In recent years, National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day has expanded and is now celebrated around the world. How come we didn't have this? We should have worn them.
Yeah, you're right. I dropped the ball on that one. Sorry about that.
I know you have a whole collection of them.
I was just going to say, I've got many in my closet.
You didn't think they were really ugly, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's talk.
I wore it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I like my sweater. So we're going to see any snow in the immediate future to bundle up with those sweaters?
It's a little bit of a toss-up right now. Not the greatest chances to see snowfall on the ground before Christmas, but in the words of Dumb and Dumber, my favorite movie, so you're saying there's a chance. There is still that chance, and I'm going to detail what we're looking at here. First of all, look at that sunset.
I want that picture to hang in my living room.
Oh, my.
Beautiful.
And we'll be right back here with a gorgeous look at your extended forecast.
With a Ford F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need, and we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Women are living longer than ever before with Kisqali when taken with an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant in postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get $100 on every new line. Call or go online.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome back. Just one more look at this sunset because it's absolutely beautiful. And you know, over most of this extended forecast, we are looking to stay generally dry. Not good news if you're looking for that white Christmas, but we still do have a few chances that we're watching out for to actually see some lighter snow here for the Christmas time. But in the meantime, we're looking at seasonably cold temperatures. This is about as average gets over these next few days. And we're also going to stay mainly dry until those few days right around Christmas. That's going to be those next chances that we do have to actually see a little bit of some lighter snowfall. But right now, our Doppler track looking generally quiet. We are seeing that cloud cover moving in, and there is a possibility to see a few flurries here later on in the evening and even in the overnight hours. 1 or 2 flurries may linger throughout tomorrow morning, but we're really not looking at many. Most of us are not even going to see a snowflake here. But taking a peek out west, this is where that snow currently is lying, right around Aberdeen and moving semi towards us, but also a little bit too far to to our north, which is one of the reasons why we're actually going to dodge this snow here. But some northern communities may end up picking up a few flurries here and there. But taking a peek at our future track beyond what we're looking at for tonight, we're talking white Christmas chances right now. And I'm going to show you a few models that we're really looking at, 2 models in particular. Now, this first one that I'm going to show you does show a few flurry chances by the time you reach Friday, but then generally clearing out for the rest of that Friday. And then Saturday also looking generally dry, but a chance to see a little bit of some light drizzle here and there. This model's exceptionally warm. The one that we're looking at, it thinks we could see a high of 43 degrees. Not quite buying into that right now. This is also one of our drier models. Now I'm going to show you another model going over that same exact time frame, and it does still show those few flurries on Friday, but it also shows a little bit more aggression here with these storms moving through and a potential to see a little bit more snowfall here, even on parts of Saturday as well. Now, this is likely going to end up clearing out pretty early on Sunday. Still a chance to see a little bit of that lingering around right now, but with how dry that last model I showed you really is, I don't think that we have the best chance right now to see a lot of snow actually stacking up, but we're still looking at that chance. The next few days are really going to be crucial as we hammer down some of the details of this forecast. But as you can see here, that 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, I showed you this at noon today, and it was a little bit farther to the north where we were looking at here for these average conditions. And now the average conditions has slightly brought down here to the south and bringing us a little bit of that better chance to actually see that materializing and moving through. But now our extended forecast still shows those chances near the end of the forecast to see some snow here and there. But the next few days, I talked about how average can get, and this is pretty much it. We're looking at average high of 32 degrees, some sunshine. First day of winter there on Tuesday with that high of 28. Really not much to talk about all the way through next Thursday. And then it's crunch time. Will we see snowfall before Christmas? That's going to be the big question.
I like just a nice little flurry on Christmas Eve.
No travel problems?
No travel problems, and then it melts on the 26th, and we're ready for spring.
I would love that. A dusting on the grassy surfaces, but not the roadways. That's what I'm hoping for.
Who needs the shovel on Christmas Day?
Not us.
Thank you, Austin. Thanks. An American food blogger has written what is possibly the worst review ever written for a Michelin-starred restaurant.
In fact, this review is so scathing of a restaurant in Italy, it has now gone viral.
Jeannie Mose gives us a taste of what she was writing about.
This is the story of a travel writer who dished on a restaurant's dishes that were largely, shall we say, unidentifiable. For instance, this sliver of oyster loaf.
Tasting like Newark Airport. And I stand by that.
Geraldine de Ruyter wrote the review about the Italian restaurant Bros, which has 1 Michelin star. Some courses, she wrote, were slivers of edible paper. The restaurant bills itself as avant-garde. At one point, a waiter served a sauce.
And then he squirted something out of an eyedropper. And he said, this has been infused with meat molecules.
Now the whole 27-course dinner has been infused with hilarity as the review went viral. And this is the dish that has tongues wagging, citrus foam served in a ceramic model of the chef's lips.
There's no utensils. You just have to slurp, essentially make out with a facsimile of the chef.
Or as Stephen Colbert put it,
I'm not sure if I want to immediately start tonguing down on one of my dishes. I really feel like I should at least buy my dinner first.
The restaurant defended itself by sending NBC 3 perplexing images of horses asking, what is art? What is good taste? What is a man on a horse? A co-owner and chef said of the diners,
they didn't understand what we were making.
But she thanked the reviewer for making the ceramic mouths the restaurant offers for $65 sell out. After their $1,500 dinner for 8, the diners were so hungry they wanted to order pizza. All in all, it was an unforgettable semi-meal consumed
with a side of regret.
Like the song from Beauty and the Beast says,
try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
If these dishes could talk, well, at least they've got mouths. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Unbelievable.
I guess
Doesn't look
it's in the
tasty
eye
and
of
make
the
you hungry?
Yeah. In the eye of the beholder, apparently.
It'll probably be one of those famous restaurants in Italy now.
Well, now it will be.
Right. Everybody's buying all their ceramic mouths. All right, coming up next on Live at 4, Chris Reese returns to talk to the Red Cross about how you can help those folks affected by the tornadoes down in Kentucky.
And then coming up next hour at 5, a building downtown has gone through a saga. Open, then closed, then open again, and now closed again. We'll tell you what's going on at the building housing Paisans at 5.
Habitat homes are built and bought by the hardworking families that live in them. Through affordable mortgages backed by your donations, Habitat Dane County offers a chance for these families to invest in their future and their community. Please donate or volunteer today.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It just gives you such a boost of confidence.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And when we first released Plexiderm, our mission was to help people reduce the appearance of their wrinkles and under eye bags in minutes with a simple serum. After 2 years of reading thousands of reviews, I realized Plexiderm changes people on the inside. It improves their lives dramatically.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera.
That was me a couple of years ago when I first tried Plexiderm. I think it just exuded this confidence. Really, there are no other options. Plexiderm is the only thing that works. It was life-changing. It was the best decision I ever made. Still using it.
The Plexiderm effect is more than shrinking under eye bags from view. It's more than getting rid of the appearance of crow's feet. It's more than saying goodbye to the look of those 11 lines between your eyes. The real effect of Plexiderm is self-confidence. It's celebrating this holiday season with friends and family, knowing that you look and feel your best. So join us in 2021 and take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and look in the mirror and say, wow, I feel great.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside.
Take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and see real results. Guaranteed. Try it for only $14.95 this holiday season at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Joining me now is the Director of Disaster Response and Recovery with M3 Insurance here in Madison. This is Chris Halverson, and you have recently been down in Kentucky. Tell us about that experience. What was that like for you?
Yeah, very humbling. I had an opportunity to go that Saturday after the tornado hit that Friday to help out some of our clients in that affected area. Just very humbling when you look at the response of the communities that are impacted, as well as how the American Red Cross comes in to assist. So there's a lot of moving parts when you think about when something traumatic like that happens. People don't know what to do. So it's just heartfelt when the Red Cross comes in, the emergency responders, the first responders that can give care and guidance to residents as well as the other industrial communities around that area.
And Chris, while you were there and you're back now, what would you say you felt the greatest need was while you were there?
They have nothing. That's the biggest thing when you think of a tornado that hits and destroys everything. They have nothing. They need just the basic foundations of, you know, blankets, food, comfort, just some of that care and compassion is always needed.
Awesome, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to help that process because we know a lot more people are picking up the pieces, and so you've had a surprise for us.
Yes.
And so now Kyle's going to bring that in, but there we have it. You guys are giving $5,000 to the cause today, and thank you all so much for this. This means a lot to me because of the people who are impacted down in Kentucky, and I'm sure this is going to mean a lot to them.
It's going to go a long way. So hopefully everyone continues to donate because it's just a start.
Absolutely, and Kyle, you've been with us all day talking about this need and talking about why the financial need is so important compared to the physical donations. Tell us a little bit more about that as well.
As Chris said, this is going to go a long way. It's going to help a lot of people that are impacted by this disaster, help them with their disaster-caused needs, and we thank M3 Insurance for making this great donation today.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much. And again, to those of you who have been donating, thank you all as well. What you can do, because we are not done, this is definitely a big help, but we have so much more to go in our goal for the folks down in Kentucky and even parts of Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas who are hit by this. So go to channel3000.com. and you can find the link to donate there. You can also go to redcross.org/news3now, and you can see the updates in real time. At last check, we were right at 33,000, if I'm not
making a difference.
mistaken.
Keep it coming.
A little over 33,000, and that is going to make such a big difference today. This would put us at 38,000, so we are doing great. And folks, we just want to continue to see those donations come in for my friends, my loved ones who are down in Kentucky dealing with a lot of this.
Yeah.
Chris from M3, thank you so much. And Chris and Kyle, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and you were on the morning show, and you're still at it.
We are still at it this morning, Susan. Yep.
Great job, guys. Really appreciate it. Coming up next on Live at 4, it is time for the Madison Ballet's traditional holiday show.
Michael Bruno will take us backstage at the Nutcracker when Live at 4 continues.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Now at Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and receive $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners and office chairs, $200 off any stressless recliner and office chair, and $200 off each stressless sofa seat. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get $100 on every new line. Call or go online.
It's time to spread game. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. 4 quarters of big plays, ankle-breaking moves, and ball-handling wizardry. Do they dunk? Do they dunk? See the stars rattle the rim in the all-new in-game dunk contest. This is the team everyone can cheer for. The Spread Game Tour is coming. Don't miss the Globetrotters playing in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
Celebrate, The holidays are back around. All the family is back in town. I can't wait, I'm getting ready for this time of year. We'll be celebrating with our friends, and I wish would never end. So let's drink and raise a glass to this time of year.
And welcome back. Outside right now, traffic conditions looking quite nice. Pretty standard for this time of the day. We're seeing our normal slowdowns at the belt line. We're at our normal spots, and also where we're seeing our normal slowdowns as well, right around some stoplights here and there. So do keep that in mind. Everything else looking quite nice if you actually are planning on going out for a drive here on this nice Friday evening. Janesville, everything looking good to go. And also much of the same up to our north. Everything looking quite nice currently right now. I'm sure the lack of rain and snow really does help to keep things moving along quite nicely. But again, if you are traveling, these main arteries in and out of a lot of these major cities currently looking pretty fantastic right now. So definitely, if you're planning on getting out there, this is going to be a good day to do so. Traffic right now looking pretty good.
Good news on a Friday night. Austin, you'll like this next story, being a Wausau alum. A winter weather warning video shared by Wausau police could be called Cop Drop and Roll. It shows an officer struggling to deal with the slippery streets. Protecting and serving in central Wisconsin, Wausau officers are used to the elements, and they are in their element, according to their social media posts, when poking fun at themselves. Oh,
their body cam footage. You saw them taking a little dive in the snow there. They've got quite a bit up there.
They do. What a difference it looks like. Well, this holiday season is the perfect opportunity to take your family downtown and maybe even catch a show at the Overture Center.
Our Michael Bruno takes us backstage at the Madison Ballet's production of The Nutcracker.
This is part of a dream. It begins with Clara, kind of a coming-of-age party, an annual holiday party at her family's house where they have people coming from all over the world. And so it's a great way to start off the production. But then she's given a nutcracker, and she's not allowed to take it up to bed with her. It's left down in the living room, and she comes back down to get it. And from there on, it goes into a dream. So this is, you know, Clara's dream of what's going on, and as all dreams are, they're a little frenetic, and different people appear from the party scene, and so there's a lot that goes on, but it's clear at the end that she's waking up, you know, and that she's waking up to Christmas Day, and she knows that she's safe at home, and she's got this nutcracker that she got from her Uncle Drosselmeyer. So yeah, it's a good story. I just wanted to make the story more clear.
What is it like being the Sugar Plum Fairy? I'm dying to know.
It's magical. Of course it's magical. The Sugar Plum Fairy is really a dream role. I mean, every little girl that goes to see the Nutcracker sees that, you know, pink or purple tutu, whatever the Sugar Plum is wearing in that version, and really lights up. So that's how it was for me. I've been dancing professionally for a long time, and to get to be at a point in my career where I can do this role just feels really special, because I know I'm bringing that same joy I experienced as a child to so many others.
And now this is your first time back in the Overture since the pandemic hit. So what was that like, all of a sudden realizing we're doing this live again?
Well, it's a gift. I mean, it's really, it's undescribable, you know, the feeling that you have. I was a performer for many, many years, and there's nothing like performing. And so performing for live is nothing like taped, like what we're doing now. You know, it's nothing like that. There's not the same energy. You feel this give and take with the audience. And, you know, not having that for a year or more than a year for these performers that are at the top of their game, I mean, these are months that they'll never be able to get back. And I think just getting back up on stage for a lot of them, you can feel the energy, you can feel the emotion. You know, it's very near and dear to them. It's why they do it.
And Michael joins us now. Oh, it's such a beautiful show, and it is so great to see them back.
Yeah.
It really is. It's stunning, visually stunning. It's just such a beautiful production, and they're all just so excited to be back doing it live again. Because they also did a performance for the Afghan refugees, which was just a wonderful thing. They were just so grateful to do that. It's really a wonderful thing for them.
Yeah, they touched on this. It just makes such a difference when you can feel the crowd.
Yes.
You get to they energize the performers. It really makes a difference.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it's such a great production. It's so great. It's such a tradition that it's so nice to have it back on the stage again this year.
And boy, do they work hard, that cast. I've known several people who have participated in the Nutcracker. It is a labor of love, but they really work hard.
Oh yeah, the Sugar Plum Fairy, who was just delightful. She had her toe shoes on the entire interview. You wear those all the time. They must kill your feet.
Oh, it was so nice to hear from her. That was great, Michael. Madison Ballet presents the Nutcracker. It opens tonight at 7 o'clock. Tickets are still available, and there are showings through Sunday the 26th. Tickets start at $16. If you'd like to go see the Nutcracker, go to madisonballet.org or at overture.org. You can get tickets
Nothing
as well.
says Christmas like the Nutcracker.
That's for sure. All right, Michael, you ready? It's a twofer today. 3, 2, 1, it's Friday! Hello, Jim.
You got Jim and Austin hopping up.
There we go.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you. Now, I probably won't see you before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you and Jim.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Michael, Jim. Good to see you. And your little teddy bear friend back there. There's Jim.
There he is.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
We'll see you next year, guys.
Good to see you guys.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. I'm not getting through the pandemic just to end up with the flu.
I asked for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent. It's the #1 used flu vaccine for people 65 and older.
Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent is the only vaccine approved by the FDA for superior flu protection in adults 65 plus. I'm not letting my guard down. Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent isn't for people who've had a severe allergic reaction to any flu vaccine or vaccine component, including eggs or egg products. Tell your healthcare professional if you've ever experienced severe muscle weakness after receiving a flu shot. People with weakened immune systems, including those receiving therapies that suppress the immune system, may experience lower immune responses. Vaccination may not protect everyone. Side effects include pain, redness and/or swelling where you got the shot, muscle ache, headache, and general discomfort. Other side effects may occur.
All flu shots are not the same. I raised my game with Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
Sending hope to the south. The News 3 Now Tornado Relief Telethon is still going on. Tonight at 5, how you can join us in the relief efforts. And the Badger volleyball team playing for a national title. Zach and Jordan will have a big game preview at 5.
Tornadoes cut a deadly path through 4 southern states, and now thousands are faced with the daunting task of rebuilding. Please join me in helping them. Donate today to News 3 Now's Tornado Relief Telethon and send hope to a place that's near and dear to my heart.
Hello and welcome back. Generally smooth sailing conditions all the way through this next Thursday, but right around Christmas time, we are still tracking a few chances to pick up some lighter snowfall as of right now. I showed you the models earlier. One's not really buying into it, while another is. So we're going to keep a very close eye out on these systems here near the end of the forecast. In the meantime, enjoy the very average conditions that we have over the next few days. We'll be right back after this.
F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part, our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Sound to me like that's just a man with the ball. You don't have that ball.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
Well, the News Hounds didn't make it on the cruise, unfortunately. Mark is on vacation. They are compiling the best animal stories of the week.
Here's Louie and Oliver with this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, a brand new Java mouse deer.
A panda in the snow.
And a baby armadillo finds its feet.
But first, Christmas is going to the dogs in the Peruvian capital of Lima, where dozens of pooches spread joy dressed up as holiday icons. The Canoel Christmas Parade contest brought together the best Santa lookalikes of the canine world, or at least some of the cutest. The best dressed pooch of the day was Princess, who was dressed as a Christmas tree. Her proud owner, Sandra Martinez, said she had worn a no to fireworks sign to create awareness at this time of the year.
A baby Java mouse deer has been born at the zoo in Warsaw, Poland. The new arrival, who was born on December 2nd, is only 4 inches tall, and its sex is not yet known. The Warsaw Zoo got its first mouse deer, Arnold, in 2020, and he was joined by Linda this July. The zoo said it was surprised the pair mated and produced offspring so quickly. Mouse deer are among the smallest hooved mammals on the planet, and even as adults, weigh only 3 to 5 pounds.
In Washington State, a female southern 3-banded armadillo pup, which was born at the zoo last month, has been named. The pup was born to parents Vespa and Scooter on October 30th and has been named Segway by the zoo. The species is listed as near threatened. Staff thought the name of Segway was fitting for the offspring of parents named after the famous Italian Vespa scooter.
And finally, a giant panda at the Moscow Zoo braved the weather this week after record snowfall pounded the Russian capital. Panda Ding Ding enjoyed its usual meal outside, but avoided sitting on the snow by climbing on a wooden platform. On Monday, Moscow saw its heaviest snowfall in 28 years, a month's worth of snow in one day. But this guy wasn't bothered one bit.
And that's this week's edition of the...
Thank you, Louie and Oliver. Oh, that was so
At least
cute.
they were working. Mark's just cruising around the Caribbean.
Thank you for your help this week. Mark will be back on Monday, everybody. Enjoy the beautiful sunset. Have a great weekend. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.